Your body should be warm now. So I want to see power. Power, power, power. Power, good. Why was your head up and your eyes up? Huh? Why was your head up and your eyes up? What are you looking at? Hey! What are you looking at? I don't supposed to see that. What I just showed you on the video. Top of his head. Top of his head, because you can't push like this. Your head is leading the way. Your head and the shoulders is leading the way. But here's the thing about y'all have to do enough reps to understand what happens is I've got athletes that get really low, but then they're not here. Y'all they're still back here. They're no good. He's here, but he's using gaze to hip flexor. That fires your glutes and your hands. If you engage your hip flexor, it's going to help fire your hips and glutes. These have to fire. If these don't fire, you're not doing nothing but just step. You might as well be in the marching band. Only way I'm going to get these to fire is I got to go here first. Get everything else. I have to go here first. Because if I don't go here first, these not loose and ready to go, these not going to be loose and ready to fire. If I'm right here, they're not firing. Right here, they're not firing. But if I'm right here, it's firing. Because I'm here. So when he comes out, he's here. Right? Here. Y'all can't be here and then be back here or just stepping. He ain't doing no good. I got to pull up. Yeah. Off the surface. Alright? So keep the head down and go. So there when you come out, I need you coming here. Almost like right now I want you to act like you're just balling up. It's gonna feel crazy. But I want you kind of balling up and keep you. All I need to see the top of that head. Just act like you're balling up, but those knees gotta come to the chest gotta come to the knees. Gauge the hip flexor. Go hip flexor first. And the rest will be history. Up. Yep. See how he was like this? Because it takes work. I showed y'all professional. But he's rep. Because if you here, if I got you right here, traveling, hey, man, 4-5 is easy for you. Easy. You got too much strength. You got too much background as an athlete. Just like a lot of them, just can't run the 40. That's why I tell you that about it. It ain't tell y'all not athletes. Y'all gotta be measured by this. When the gauge come out, this first. Let's go move the knee. Move the knee. If I don't gauge this, I'm not gonna be able to gauge that. If I don't gauge here, if I don't feel this first coming out, I'm not going nowhere. I'm just gonna step. I'm gonna power myself out. I'm gonna look good, but I ain't on the ground running. So hip flexor, knee. Snatch the knee out. And then punch that toe back to the ground. You gotta have power coming out. Drive the knee up with the hip flexor. Good. That's better. We gotta get that head down. We gotta get you lower. A little bit lower. Do I need to run? Right now?
Actually, yeah, I feel better once I go.
Yeah,
I can do that like this.
Yeah, work your way up. Yeah, work your way up. Same thing, just that front hip flexor on y'all will be good. But really, once you get here, it's gonna be more your back hip flexor. When you come out, it's gonna be that back hip flexor. It's harder for y'all because y'all standing up. Because the taller you are, the harder for you to get down. So if I have to tell myself how to actually get here, then it's easier for me to be there. But the taller I am, it's hard. It's hard for me to go knee to chest to knee. You gotta think about that because you don't practice that way. Because this is what's got to fire. This is what makes it fire. Hip hip fire. Again, you never, when you go back, I'm gonna inbox you in the video so y'all see, slow down. You never noticed he never was back here nowhere, was he? He was right here. And his head was way over his chest. His head was way over his chest, and his hips was back here. But he was still traveling. I promise you, I've seen him so much. I be down on that end, all I see is a bald head, milk dud head. I can tell you because I've been seeing it so much. And I see two knees right here. This is like a head and two knees. It looks like they're doing this below his nose. All right, so that's what we're working on. Being low and go. Let your head lead the way. Let your head lead the way. Let your head lead the way. But I got to get my knees. Got to get your knees in your chest. It's just something we gotta practice it. You gotta practice it. Yeah, that's better. Make sure. Look, gotta gauge them hip flexors. You can see it now. You can see it, all that back there. You got to be. I'm gonna start calling it the Heisman. I want the Heisman look. I want the Heisman pose. So that means your heel recovery time's got to be fast. So that means as soon as I touch, I got to snap up. I got to sit up. I can't step and press. I got to touch with my toe and come up. So you leave it up. Your head down. Leave the head like real low. Push out the head. Push out the head. There you go. A little bit better. Now we got to get. Now you was reaching out. Your head was low, but you was reaching. You was reaching out like this instead of being here. But that's gonna come. You gotta go through so many reps. You gotta go through trial and error till you finally go like, yeah. Because I'm sure as athletes, y'all been through some stuff going like, I can figure this out. I can figure this out. And once you figure it out, like, man, that's easy now. So that's why we go. That's why we go through this so much. Because I show you trail, but you gotta remember to keep it in. All this stuff. What else you gonna do? But it's a great example for you to teach yourself how to go forward. And this heel recovery is getting going from here back in front. Anything back there, like watching you from behind, you're here, and you're still back there, still bringing you. Let's keep working at, keep working at, keep working at, keep working at. Because if your heel is coming behind you, that means your heel recovery is real slow. Up. Playing the thing now, right? When you see somebody else doing it, you're like, you become coaches. You realize what you see. You think about what you did while ago was good. And now, I'm going to be reaching out. You have to really pull up, pull your back on you. You got to push yourself this way. Once you reach out, you got to come up, push back underneath, push back underneath. That's what you got to figure out. You got to replicate and figure it out. Push back. That's better. That's going to be a little better, Except I want you raise it up as you come. Instead of just up and going through, I want to see you coming out and steady, a little raising up as you get through the corner. I like getting these hip flexors engaged. Engaging the hip flexors so we can engage the hip. Engage the hip so we can engage the glutes. All it is something to say, I'm going. If you want to be covering ground, you got to be coming toward the clock. Look good. That's better. I need to feel you traveling toward me. I need to feel like I'm in trouble. I know I talk about trail a lot, but I'm gonna tell you a story before we get started. When I first started training, I didn't really know how fast he traveled. So I was gonna time him in a 40. But I stood at the 30. I stood at the 30, right? And it was going. When I blew the whistle to go, I was gonna backpedal 10, you know, and then clock it. That didn't work. That didn't work. By the time I'm at the 30, and that's the 40, I got right here, and I had to turn around, and he's looking at me like, Coach, what you doing? What you doing? I'm like, man. But when he came out, I heard him say, oh! All I said was, he's right here. I'm like, oh my God. And I turned around and had to run to try to get him. And he looked at me and said, you can't do that. You can't do that. I closed that gap too quick because he's leading the head, and every time he steps, he's going forward, not back. I learned my lesson. I said, that's your close the gap. So when you coming, you need to be coming. I need to see this, and I need to see this. Okay? I need to see knees on top of the head. That's what I need to see. That look, that's perfect. That logo on your shirt, Houston, I don't need to see that. You need what I call hide the logo. Hide the logo. I'm gonna be standing up. I don't want to see that logo. Hide it from me. Keep it low. Keep it low. It's better. But your eye, look, what happened? Your eyes are up again. You got to break that habit. I've seen all this. You're a good-looking young man, you know. You're a good-looking young man. Got some studs in the house. Good-looking men. But we don't need to see it in this 10. And it's just one of those habits you got to break. Because what y'all run with y'all head up, well, you don't roll your head down. You got to see. You got to see. You got to have a vision, right? So that's what makes it harder for me to teach y'all football guys to stay down, stay low. Like I can't see nothing. It ain't supposed to be me. So I need the head leads the way. All I need to do is see. I need to see head, 2 knees. Head and 2 knees. That's all I need to see. Reach back under your hips. Good. A little bit more hip flexor. A little bit more hip flexor. You're gonna learn how to use these hip flexors to fire those hips. That's why it's perfect for y'all to have hurdles around. Hurdle drills are perfect for keeping the hips ready, loose, and firing. If you can't come out here and do nothing else, you can't do no running or nothing else, pull up. If you don't pull me up, just pull up Google or YouTube hurdle drills, warm-up drills. They're perfect for every sport, and especially for y'all getting ready to roll. Me and DK was training. We went 1,000 hurdles. We stayed on the hurdle drills. That's why I show you a video. I'm gonna send you a video. Normal people. Normal people do ace hips and their hips. Right? You come right here, right here. I'm gonna show you. When he does an ace hip, his knees almost on his nose. That's how loose his hip is. I'm like, dude, that's a loose hip. Because that's what he trains his hips. He keeps them loose. And that's why they fire. That's why he's so fast. Keeps them firing. I need to see head. I don't see no eyes. I want you to hide that logo from me. I don't want to be able to read that. I'm gonna try to read it, stand up, see if I can read it. I'm gonna try to see if I can read it there. I'm gonna see if I can read it. I don't want to be able to read it. I want you to feel your hip flexors engaged. They're not engaged. Push out first. Good. Send a little. I'll send a little. Y'all see that hitch? Stop watch. Yeah. Stop watch till it got you. Lazy popping, all right. No sudden movement. And I don't talk about it enough. But I do want to say, again, I talk about trail a lot because we went through a lot. My favorite moment of the Olympics when he was in, it wasn't the run, it wasn't the race. It was when he got in those blocks. And I think there was 100,000 people or more in the stadium, and the world watching, and you hear him go, quiet everybody down. Because he's in that moment, and in blocks, I'm telling you, especially for you, in blocks, he's locked in. I automatically knew he's thinking about, he's already going to press that back heel on that pedal. Why? Because he can't go nowhere forward. So when y'all get down, y'all have to have that calm moment. Y'all want to do no extra boost. So the energy comes back, all right? When y'all get back in the box, let's just get into that quiet moment. All my energy is gonna go forward. Nothing. I don't have nothing extra. Especially with a coach, it's got to watch. If a coach got to stop watching and the hand quicker than the eye, oh man, you ain't gonna get me. Because when I get in that quiet moment, it's just like I'm hearing that gun get ready to go out. Pow! You gotta be ready. You couldn't make me run it again. You ain't gonna get me. No, my hand's quicker than the eye. So get in that quiet. I want you to get that quiet moment, and I want you to feel like that bullet. That energy. Quick hand, fast hand. Stay low, head, knees. Press back up bunny. Don't reach the ground. Push the ground back underneath you. This is a treadmill. That's like one of those curves that don't move. You got to move it. You got to move it by leaning and pushing back underneath your hips. But you can't stay there. If you touch it, you got to touch it, come up. You got to be up. You got to be yeah. Not press. You ain't going nowhere. You're going into the, right on top of the turf. Don't run under the turf. Press, quiet moment. Energy, come on, good. Now, see how what happened was, that was perfect. You know why? Because you used so much energy, you couldn't come up, could you? No, you couldn't come up. And that's a perfect example of running a 10 or a 20, is you gradually come up. But if you're taking out that 10 and 20 like you're supposed to, you can't come up if you want to, because you feel like you're running downhill. Trying to catch up with yourself. That's how you want. That's why I say there's a difference between coming out and getting out. Y'all guys got to get out. Anytime I go to a nice Georgia camp, like when I went to the Rams trial, or when they called me, and I saw they weren't gonna lazy time me. Yeah, This hand's quicker than the eye. I can see him down there. Well, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. They don't have no stopwatch school, university that you can go to. Because I ran at 4.4 and 4.35. But I already knew it. I already knew my hand was going to be quicker than the eye. He wasn't going to get me. I was going to take that 10 out so fast. The rest of it might be a little raggedy, but I ain't going to have time to come up and be way back here because I'm pushing so much. So find a quiet moment, and then 0.1, you want it coming toward me. There's nothing wasted. Nothing wasted in the box. Good. Nothing wasted in the box. Now there, let's get them shoulders. Let's figure out whether we want to get those shoulders or we're not. It's a funny movement you're doing. Not a funny movement, it's an extra movement. Locked here, I shouldn't do anything with this. I should be out. Okay? I should be out. You might want to just push your hip out, push your hip and shoulder out at the same time. I think once you're I think once your shoulder gets, once your hip, your shoulder gets past it, you already moved. You just don't want nothing extra standing there, and you're not moving anywhere. So go with that front hip, push the hip out and shoulder out, and then get into the arm. Just kind of be lazy with the arms just for a quick second. Good, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be better. You gotta move them to be able to go. You gotta move them to be able to go. All right, get one more round. Don't go some distance. It's already 8 o'clock. Good work, good work. Learn it. That was perfect. And finding oxygen and energy required at the moment. And quicker than the eye, even if it's laser. You want to say laser ain't ready for my hand. You want to push, lean and push. Try to keep up with yourself. Gradually come up. Gradually come up. Gradually move. Push. You saw that?
Yeah.
It just got, you know, I'm not mad at him because it takes so many reps. It just takes so many reps. Now we hit the first one good, so when we go back film, I send you film. We don't even watch the bad one. We just watch the good one and repeat it, right? Now we know we can do it, but you did hit it. It just takes rep after rep after rep after rep. Unfortunately, I have to run it. It's like, damn, Sam, we got to run a 30, even though they got all the game film in the world. We still got to go show. He got to go showcases for the combine, MLB combine. He's got to do his thing. Quicker than the eye right there. Good. You felt yourself come up on that one? I said, when you came up and you punched, I was like, yeah, he could have settled back in. All right. I want to make sure I put it on film so I can send it to you, so you can know exactly how you should be running yours from what I saw. Alright, so you pushing, I got you pushing through. Always been working on the clean. You got 30 more yards, right? Track bike, you don't have bike in the back. Doing my walk over there. As you push through the zone, like you were, I still right here in the 20. Right now, right here. If I got, if I'm right here, then that means I'm standing up. And in your 40, I feel a long way in your right here. And I need 30 to 40. Fighting like this. You know that? You're strong. Keep running. I feel what you're leaning. You're going to be up soon. I feel when you back down. All the way through. So when your strength, you coming through, even 34. I'm gonna show you how to walk. You walk through it because this is your 40. You're gonna have to still be pushing. I mean, my hip, each zone, tell yourself your head and shoulders gonna come first. You're not gonna be out here. You're gonna be up here. I don't want you right here. Your shoulders, your head is above your hips right here. That means you're on your heels. Too much. Tell yourself to each zone, 10, 20, 30, 40. I want my head, my shoulders to go first, then my head. So even when you come through the 40, if you raise up, because a lot of times y'all guys, y'all will raise up, and it looks like y'all just moving still then, to me. Because now you're pulling back on those reins. But you still gonna have to come through each zone with your shoulders a little bit in front of your hips. But I'm still gonna be engaging my hip flexors. Alright? In other words, you can't stand up and get your hips up underneath you too quick. 737. Your start was still your. I tell you, your shoulder. You turn your shoulders. I was like, yep. So even though I'm not looking for a hot time, I'm looking for form more than anything else for you. We got to figure out how to set your 40 up. I already know you can't come. You can't come through here standing up like this. Can't do it. You got to push almost like you leaning forward all the way through the zone, through the cone. Push, push, push. Raise up a little bit, raise up a little bit. There you go. Good. 462. That's good. See, 462, just by you leaning, even though you falling a little bit, we're gonna fix that, we're gonna straighten that up. But that's gonna be you, because you're gonna stay in your strength that way. All right, on you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But 363. You lost a little energy right toward the end.
I did.
Did you feel it?
Myself off now.
Yeah.
But in my mouth.
That'll throw you off. Well, wardrobe issues. I was wondering why when you got there, it looked like you just kind of settled in a little bit. Cause once you run it that way, the way you just ran it, and we figure out, make sure your body language is right on this last 20, especially this last 10. Once you figure out your body language, where you need to be, you're running 4.5 on a 4.59 at least on the hand time. So gradually, when you come through the 20, I want you lowering and going, but I want you gradually raising up. But don't, if you raise up and see 10 yards past, like watching them cones down at the 60, that's where your eyes should be locked. But I still should be pushing right here. I shouldn't get up here like I'm high jumping, okay? That's gonna be your baby right there. That's gonna be your ticket. That's why you run over folks. Because you can stay low and go and you got all that power. That's your power, stay with it. Don't get out your power. Find that quiet moment before you come out, and quicker than the eye, right? And quicker than the eye. Good. Oh yeah. 472, you got wild on me. You trying too hard, you see that? But this is what it takes to figure it out. We're gonna go back and forth. Watch while we get film. You felt yourself reaching on that one? A little, yeah, you're reaching a lot. Remember, I got to push the ground back underneath me to be effective. But we're getting good film in, that's what matters. Yeah, about those last 4 yards, it looked like your hips were, Sam, like your hips were slowing down. I'm trying to figure out why. Like your hand speed got slower. Instead of being aggressive with those hands all the way through, you gotta run like you're running a 60 almost. Find that quiet moment. Quiet moment. Yeah, stay aggressive, stay aggressive, stay aggressive, stay aggressive. 366. 366. Oh, it's coming. Okay, do not reach. That time you was aggressive, you was good, but you was reaching. So in other words, you were coming out, you was letting your ankle get under your knee. You shouldn't do that. It should be here and back down. Here, back down. Okay. In other words, your steps gonna feel like it's a little bit smaller, which is fine as long as you're pushing. Just quicker arms, lean and push yourself back under your hips. Be smooth. Don't be aggressive but smooth. Aggressive but smooth. Aggressive but smooth. A little bit better. A little bit better. But you're getting tired. 4.72. You running that tired. So you can't tell me you can't run a 4.5. We just doing this for film. So I can send it to you, know exactly. And plus, you got to sprint. That's why we're doing so many of these. And you're running consistent time. So hey, I'll take that in today. Yeah, your speed is in your arms. Just see what you saying? If you talk, you don't have to have all this in front. You can almost just go right here. Pull it back down, long as down. Here. You get up here and the shoulder gets up, that's a waste of time. I got to do this, I got to do this. I can't do this and come back here, so that means I got to come here, here, there, back. It looks like one motion, but it's not. You gotta do here, not here. Away from me. When I'm running doing mine, I want to see my hand. As soon as I see my hand blurry, I want to snatching it back. That gets you back on the ground quicker. It's all in your arms is what's killing you. Don't make or break you. There you go. 3.75. You just running that one. So you just running that one. Your form look good. I think even though your numbers are not like what you want them today, your form is there, so it's gonna be fine. Once you get there, you game time. Yeah. Right? We know. We've been there for years. We know, like, oh, game time, we're gonna show up. We talk about trail a lot, but even trail during practices, we don't run the numbers. But when that crowd gets something about that crowd, and there's somebody watching, I'm like, oh, he's gonna show out. Then he wants to run them numbers because he wants to show everybody he run the numbers. So we want to make sure your form is right and make sure your levers are right and get film and study. I mean, you go, you know how we do, go back and forth. Get that right. So we'll run another one in a second. I just want you sprinting more. I'm still gonna time it because I still expect the 6.72, the 6.8, no matter what. That's what I'm looking for. 6.72, 6.8. I ain't looking for nothing no different. Even when you run your 40 right now. Tired, fatigued, it don't matter about that. You be able to do it. On you. Push it all the way through me. Can't slow down. You can't slow down. I'm still expecting 6.7 somewhere. Good. 6.60. Now that's crazy. When you get up, get to moving, you moving. And you run a 6.6. That easy. And a 60. Sam, one thing about it, I'm noticing. You're running. I know, like I said, we talk about game time for you, but I feel that right now. I feel that I don't feel that like 3 or 4 games come out and just settled in. It's almost like I know how you roll, so it won't be picture perfect, but you got to it's go time, right? Like I told Elijah them, I was like, Elijah Moore before they went, I was like, dude, you gonna run, it ain't gonna be perfect, but I know you gonna get to that, you gonna put that number down here, so I know you can do the same thing. Once you get out, I don't care what it look like, you just come through. Like I said about trail, I'm trying to backpedal 10. You should feel the same way, right? I'm running this 30. I shouldn't be able to beat you from that 10 backpedal. Just go ahead and hit your number. You can hit it. I know you can hit it. Push it. Now you're rolling. Good. 3, 5, 6. See what I'm talking about? You game time. So I already know you're gonna hit 3, 3, 3, 4 easy. Cause right now you just went out and pulled that out. Like, I'm just going. You drifted off the I did. I felt it. Yeah, but it don't really matter when you get down here. We running another 60. One more. I'll run the 60. Huh? So that means you're not gonna run 6-7, right? Because you that type of athlete. Just like I was telling Sam, I know y'all game time. Game time, y'all are, I've never, your dad might have been the same way, because your dad was probably one of those beasts that I ran from. But for something about y'all at game time, when them lights come on, I didn't want no, honestly, growing up, I didn't want no part of y'all. Because y'all all day, all night, and y'all loved it too much. Like, what is wrong with you? Quit chasing me. So that's why I asked you what time you don't want to run. So no matter what it looks like, when you go to camp, combines, clinic, it's got to be that point. I'm showing up. I'm not going to run this first time. I don't know what I'm going to run, but I'm not going to run this time. Okay? So you said you're not going to run 6-7. I believe you, because you that athlete. You that dog. Okay? I was on you. You're not going to run 6-7. I honestly believe it right here. Just dog it out. Be that beast you know. Be that beast that you know to be. What got you here? Yes, sir. You say you ain't run no 6-7. Look at that. 6, 5, 3. She's all in their head a lot of times. That means you can run 4, 5, 3. Once you just go, I mean, just get out and go. Y'all athletes, sometimes y'all get on my nerve. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm put the camera on you. Y'all get on my nerve. Y'all know what y'all can run. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, but that's good stuff right there. All right, Sam. Same thing. I know how y'all are. It ain't gonna look good, might not feel good. You're gonna be covering some ground. You're like TK and DK. Hand quicker than the eye. When it comes to the watch, y'all have a laser problem. your Olympic moment right here. Make it happen. Make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. 359. Oh yeah, you're gonna be good. Oh yeah, you're gonna be good. Because once you get down there and y'all get in that group and you know where you're at, oh man, me and Clyde was talking about last night, we jealous. He said, man, we wish we could go. Yeah, you're gonna be. I want you thinking about what I'm gonna do, not what I've been through. And put it on the line. And refuse to run a certain time. Tell yourself, I'm not gonna run this certain time. I'm gonna run this. I'm not gonna run this no matter what my body's been through. You just got to run in 260s. So if your mind is on that, then it's gonna be like, man, I'm not gonna run through it. In 1 minute. 1 minute. So, just like in the 60s, what are you not gonna run? Not gonna run 4.7. As an athlete, that dog, that beast, that leader, I believe you and I trust you. Again, when y'all step up on the line, y'all refuse to get defeated, refuse to get beat, y'all know how to put it down. It might not be textbook, but y'all refuse. When you refuse to do something, can't nobody do nothing with you. Okay? So you say you refuse and not gonna run a 4.7, no matter what. So let's get it. So let's get it. Not gonna run a 4.7. Find that quiet moment, that moment, and be that athlete in 40 yards, 50 yards. Come on with it. Don't be denied. Don't be denied. Don't be denied. 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. All because he decided well he wasn't gonna run. You saw that. Because I know athletes, I had to put up with him all my life. All my career. I can handle athletic guys, but them athletes that don't know when to quit, that don't know how strong they are, how fast they are, how much wind they got, like him. And him, I've seen him like game time. And he showed, I already know his game film. So I already know he done ran all these 40s. He ran yesterday, Mississippi State. He ran 260, got better each time. That's why I made him run that 40, because I knew. I want to take this picture with this your 4.57. Playing with my emotions. I told y'all athletes get on my nerve, didn't I? Didn't I tell you that? I think I told you that. Y'all be getting on my nerve playing around with me. And be that athlete in 40 yards, 50 yards. Come on with it. Don't be denied. Don't be denied. Don't be denied. 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7. All because he decided well he wasn't gonna run. You saw that. Because I know athletes, I had to put up with him all my life. all my career. I can handle athletic guys, but them athletes that don't know when to quit, that don't know how strong they are, how fast they are, how much wind they got, like him. Yeah, him. I've seen him like game time. And he showed, I already know his game film. So I already know he done ran all these 40s. He ran yesterday, Mississippi State. He ran 260, got better each time. That's why I made him run that 40, because I knew. I want to take this picture with this your 457. Playing with my emotions. I told y'all athletes get on my nerve, didn't I? Didn't I tell you that? I think I told you that. Y'all be getting on my nerve playing around with me.